Yeah, I think you just need that exposure to the top talent in the country, and you can learn from it.
I'm not going to lie. I was not there in Halifax last year when all the players came back with a huge change and a shift in their attitude and their priorities. I didn't really understand it, but now that I'm here watching this, I get it.
Yep.
I 100% get why they are just so excited to play at this level and against this caliber of player. Oh, that first shot going real high from Severo. Oh, wait, did you say it's not Severo? It's wearing somebody else's jersey?
Yeah, that's the jersey of Alex Savard, who couldn't be here, but that is Eric Alain, also out of Ottawa, but we see a shot toward Joe Duane missing. See a lot of aggressive posturing from players holding balls here until their opponents have been driven back to the line.
Sit-down guys are people who protest on the internet and are passionate on issues but never will do anything if it doesn't involve social media and typing aggressively. I like that definition.
Interesting. Now we see Alain is doing these. So when a team only has one ball, you'll see one player take it in the middle, go out fishing.
Absolutely.
Throws, but
here in Winnipeg, we call that money ball. Yep, it was that basically one of the teams locally was made names for their plays, and you hear them call money ball, and people start doing it. And the local community just loved it. They loved it so much it stopped being cool, and the team that invented the term stopped using it.
There we saw Yusuf with a good trade with Snow that Yusuf won because he got up in the air in a hurry.
Absolutely. The next time we have any sort of stoppage in play or between the games, we're for sure going to give you guys that interview you've been requesting.
Oh, Kenning knocked out, and now it's just Ranakan, who's been in this situation a lot. See him block, hop a little. He is a veteran and devastating dodgeball player. Chris Wood taking the shot, missing high. Now Kevin Wu and Chris Wood going to try and close out this first point for Fury.
Absolutely. Ranachan not going to give him an easy time doing it.
He's been known for a long time as Killicam because that throw of his is insane.
Wait, Killican, like from Warhammer 40k?
Killicam.
Killicam. Because Killicans are a orc unit that are like dreadnoughts but weaker.
I'm afraid I wouldn't know.
Absolutely, but I bet you people in the Twitch stream do.
Oh, what a throw. That was a good look-off throw into Chris Wood. Caught him by surprise, I think, and he couldn't block it cleanly. Now it's just Kevin Wu.
Yeah, Wu will take this.
Wow, that's a good curveball from Ranakan. You could just see that drop 12-6.
Absolutely.
You see Kevin Wu shaking his head in admiration.
Yeah, that's the best thing when you're disappointed in yourself but just impressed by the other person. What a great attitude.
Yeah, so 2.5 minutes for that first set to wind down, and Ranakan saves the point for his team. And Laziak hit out off the draw early, same with Andrusik. Oh, yeah, Richard Thompson not quite able to block that one cleanly. He goes out. That ball, Kevin Wu furiously trying to get to it, but Jason Mergler making it hard for him to get there. Newlands draws in the throw, though, blocks it.
Something we haven't seen from Mergler recently, but that I love, is when he has that, like that really short wind-up and just releases.
Yeah.
He's a player who can fake just by wagging his arm, and people won't believe him, but then all of a sudden he releases a crazy hard shot from that little wag.
We see, oh, good cross from Snow. Oh, and that one bounces off Snow's foot and into Mark Lorenzo's hands.
Yusuf looking for some sort of indication? Not sure what he was looking for, but he's pointing at something. Calling out a play. And nice block there. I believe that was Lorenzo, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, he's playing in the middle right now. We see Laziak, Mergler, and Snow. Oh, big hit onto Wu. Now it's just Moody Yusuf. Good shot onto Mergler, and a good evasion of the throw from Snow. Ooh, Laziak dodging that one. Oh, preemptive throw from Yusuf. Oh, and he just accidentally knocks that ball towards Snow, who I'm sure will take it. Now, I think they got him there, yep. Great hang time, but couldn't elude the throws.
The air that man can get is insane. So for people who are just tuning in, if you want to see the rules, you can go to dodgeballmanitoba.com. You're also welcome to look up the World Dodgeball Federation rules. I highly recommend that you style league in your local city. If you don't already play, doesn't matter what level of athlete you are, you can find a level of play for you. Oh, and lastly, getting nailed off the snap. Team catch. right there off of Wood.
And Eric Alain also tracking a ball that I think was intended for Chris Wood, but Alain shadowing it and making the catch. Mergler showing some hops of his own.
They're looking for a link to the rules in the stream.
Yeah, we'll see if we can get that set up.
Absolutely.
Oh, Andrusic couldn't quite hang on to that one. That was going to be a tough catch, but I'm sure he wishes he could have hung on to that.
He basically stopped that ball in midair, and it hung there for a moment, but he just wasn't able to reach. His arms need to learn to be longer.
Ooh. Tom Singh couldn't quite block that cleanly. Almost knocked it into Mergler, but now 3 of Toronto's veteran players. They get Soro there. You can see Jeff Snow completely ambidextrous with his throw, something I'm mildly envious of, but
I would say that I am 80% ambidextrous with my throws, as my left arm shots are about 80% the speed of the right. That being said, at the top level, it's never a good idea to release 2 at once. Holy.
Oh, Joe Duane almost collapsing on that, but it hit the ground.
You can hear an audible awe from the crowd.
Ranakan saying, let him have it, let him have it.
Dodgeball Mom promising to come out to the Charlottetown Nationals. If I'm there commentating, we will get you in the booth.
5 balls now for Rampage.
Oh, look at that!
Oh, I think that last one got him, though.
It did, but the fact that he was able to jump so high from both of his feet being right together, I don't even know how he had balance there. Oh, and Mergler getting knocked out.
Yeah, Chris Wood punishing the attack from Mergler.
Absolutely.
That one I think bounced before it got into Snow's grasp, so.
Snow checking with the other athletes.
Yeah.
What a stand-up guy.
He's more of a lay-down guy there, but. Yeah, both of these teams, I mean, these players have played against each other and with each other for a long, long time.
Oh,
Ranakan pulls that one in. Snow is hit out. But then a grab by Alain. Laziak's back in, though. I think most of Fury doesn't realize that. Laziak came back in on the catch that Ranakan made.
Yep. Ranakan can't ignore that.
I think the only question might be about timing, like if Ranakan perhaps got hit before having control of the ball. If everything goes as I think it would, then Laziak comes in on Ranakan's catch. Andrusic comes in on Alain's catch. And we got a 2-on-1. A little conversation with some refs and captains going on here. You see people laughing. So hopefully everybody agrees with whatever choice was made. And it looks like, yep, both catches are good.
Rating.
Yeah.
My bad.
Laziak keeps that ball in play. Posturing. He goes low. Misses that ball with his back foot. Oh, good block by Alain. That ball rolls right back to Michael Laziak. This time he sends a drop shot over to Andrusic, who gets under it anyway. Well, there's a quick release from Laziak, which misses Alain. And now 1 ball in hand, or 2 balls for each of the Fury players. Ooh, Laziak gets between those balls, misfires on that throw. Oh, Laziak just missing Alain there. But Alain doing a great job of getting small. And nope, that's a block down from Laziak when he misses over Alain.
Now, every time I hear Laziak, I just can't help but think about my favorite professional skateboarder back in the day, Bucky Lasek.
Also not something I have much experience. That shot missing high. Oh, what a curve. But that is blocked. And Andrusic missing high. Oh, and did he get him? I don't think so.
They're not going to rule that a disarm. That's a dirty block, though. Something important to note is that at this level of play, when you get down to 1v1, there used to be a rule where you would reset into sudden death, where you put 3 balls per side and the players would go 1-on-1. Very popular in leagues. A lot of leagues kept that rule as a house rule after it was removed from the official rulebook. But at this level, it's really not necessary, as blocking won't make a game last forever, since people are able to put balls past their opponents greater ease when they have the aim and the power that these guys do.
Yeah, but I have seen other house rules like bounces count off the floor, keeping the ball live in a one-on-one situation.
That's just the one tournament that we're all familiar with, and that's supposed to be able to keep game going, but
Well, that's actually a league I used to play in too in Toronto.
a league?
Yep.
A whole league has it. Oi.
I've also seen, I'm not sure if they still do it, but Dodgeball Ottawa had 60 seconds of no outs means one player comes back for each team. Oh, Mergler didn't see that one coming, I think, until too late and gets hit out.
Yeah, Winnipeg Rec League also has the 60-second revival rule. If you're the last player left, you only have to survive for a minute, but I really don't like the way that affects play.
Oh, and Thoreau hit out there on the throw by Snow. Snow advancing. Oh, and that shot comes in, gets him low, and Rainican hit out as well. Cross from Tom Singh hits Wu. And now 4 balls in hand for the members of Rampage. We've got Ryan Friedman calling the shots from the middle. He's got a wicked windmill throw. That misses. Oh, Lorenzo hit by Alain.
You can see him pointing at the other player for some reason.
I'm not sure if he thinks he got hit, but I mean, there are 6 refs. They might not get everything right, but they're there watching. Like, they're going to get almost everything right, I'm pretty sure. You see Tom Singh, ooh, taking aim at Wood. Friedman as well on the cross court, a little late. Wood saw both, was able to react to them. Friedman with the blow. Oh, Tom Singh hit out.
Really nice counter there.
Now it's just Friedman. He's an excellent blocker and catcher, so he's got potential to turn this around, but he's facing 3 excellent throws. Now we're going to see Fury can connect in their first round. No luck. Friedman missing high over Alain. And throwing a windmill, missing. And Drusik, nope, not going to take that shot.
Rampage up 2-1 right now, but still so early that up 2-all now.
Yep, 2 apiece. Fury tying it up.
That's right. We'll be seeing next year's Nationals in Charlottetown. So we're going to have resident VIP Dodgeball Mom coming out to talk when that happens.
Throw from Wood there, splitting the team. See Rampage coming to the line. Mergler, the big throw. Quick release on display there. I think at this level, one thing that's important to note, even if your throw is hard, that isn't enough if people can see your windup coming a mile away. So those quick releases are really dangerous.
You see Mergler there. He was hoping somebody would get it, but he was already flat on his back.
Yeah, he was not going to be able to make a play on that himself, unfortunately. But Fury with just 3 players. Eric Alain, Jeff Nguyen's, avoiding a couple of balls. Moody Youssef looking to drive the other team back.
Absolutely. Moody has just been such a pleasure to have on camera. Absolutely. Oh,
the back and forth. Alain hit out. Oh, Lorenzo going under that ball.
Putting himself nice and flat right into the floor.
Now working the 4-on-2 player advantage.
Oh, Youssef.
Oh, Youssef couldn't stay in bounds. I think he blocked everything, but
I thought that one of them was a dirty block. I almost wonder if he would have fought harder to stay on his feet if he was convinced that he was safe.
oh, good counter by Tom Singh, but Jeff Nguyen gets under it. Oh, he misses Lorenzo high. Friedman telling his team, settle, settle. We've got 3 balls to work with. Laziak directing the traffic here. Ooh, avoiding that throw. A little bit wild from Nguyen. He had a ball to spare, though.
So people asking once again, what is a dirty block? It's when your block is not clean. That means that the ball that you're trying to block also touched part of your body, so you are still out. Blocking a ball does not kill it. That ball is still alive until it hits the ground or any other dead object, such as a dead player, or, you know, in some community centers you'll have basketball nets and stuff around. The netting back here would count as a dead object, and that's when the player dies.
I think Nguyen's took that last shot in the face a little bit. Something mangled on the rush there for Fury, so now Andrusik in a tough spot. He is hit out, the ball goes right back to Friedman.
Yeah, you notice that he didn't put his full power into that either. He wasn't going to no mercy that man. There are rules against it, but at this level of play, really, you got to show respect for the player, and you got to drill him.
Well, Mergler avoiding the first ball, but the second one timed really well. Placed right where he would not be able to move out of the way. Rampage with the 3-2 edge now, and the 5-4 player edge. And Moody Yusuf clearing that ball. Laziak taking over the corner from Mark Lorenzo. Now, 3 balls toward Richard Tom Singh, but he gets under all of them.
The power and the spin that these players are putting on the ball after such a long tournament is such a feat.
And the accuracy, too.
Absolutely. I know after a 2-day tournament, generally my arm is dying and my balls are going wide, and not much you can do about that, but these players have conditioned themselves to be able to last. Also, they're in peak physical condition.
Well, a lot of back and forth. Somehow everybody's still alive after that. Some acrobatic dodging. Multiple players. Yeah, the conditioning important if you want to play at this level for sure. Oh. What is the call?
Referee's discussing it.
Either a block or an out. Jodwen wasn't sure himself, so he's looking to the refs to make a call.
Notice the referees covering their mouths while talking so people don't get involved until they request them.
Cam Ranican, the captain of Rampage, thought he was being called in, but nope, that is for the other officials. He laughs as he gets waved away. And the call is that it was a bounce, so Jodwen will stay in the match. Now, Joel Jodwen, normally playing in Toronto, got picked up by Fury.
Yeah, you can actually hear one of the teams calling out to their teammates. Lots of time. I think they're saying just, you know, stay calm, stick to the strategy. Remember what we talked about. They're doing it properly right now, talking it out, relaying the information to their guards. The guards are the players on the wings. Oh, look at those fakes.
Yeah,
he bought the first one, and then after that, decided he was going to not even flinch.
Kenneth Eng did get hit out there, so now it's down to 4-on-4. Oh, that windmill going across, just avoided by Jodwen on the right corner. Now Fury is going to set up, 3 balls in hand. Oh, and we see a bunch of back and forth there. Again, no damage done. Some good athletic, evasive maneuvers taken by players on both sides. Now Laziak lets that one go, falls a little short. Friedman protecting his teammate before passing off the ball. Big fake from Tom Singh to buy time. Laziak, I think, got hit. Oh, and a catch by Chris Wood on Tom Singh.
That's going to swing it definitely in Fury's favor. Now it's 5-on-2.
Now we've got Mark Lorenzo and Ryan Friedman remaining for Rampage. We got 5 players strong on Fury. And I think Lorenzo's safe. That one bounced. Yusuf safe as well on the...
See him wagging his finger there.
Yeah.
Not quite. He had a ball in hand. Very likely that he was able to block that nice and clean.
Ooh,
oh, look at that.
Just missing Wu with a nice curve.
Yeah, Wu falling over. Look, calling out a play right there, covering it with his hand. Wants to make sure everyone knows what he's saying.
Hiding it from the Rampage players, though. Doesn't want them knowing.
Absolutely.
Friedman with a good low block. Oh, there's an aggressive try from Wood, but it bounces short. He's saying my bad to his teammates. He knows that probably was a shot that if he was going to take it, he had to connect. Now Wu in the middle, he's kind of the sacrificial one to get some balls back. Does his job, unfortunately doesn't survive it. We see another couple of missed shots. Now the Rampage members both going across toward Yusuf. But he avoids that. Fury lining up, going for Friedman. Oh, and he could not block that one cleanly. So it will be down to Mark Lorenzo on Rampage to try and yank this one back. 3 minutes left in the first half. Currently 3-2 Rampage, so he's trying to protect that lead. Misses with a curveball.
Oh, look at
Blocks
that block.
that.
Nice and clean.
That Wood taking a good shot, but missing. Lorenzo knows he's got to play a little bit aggressively if he's going to turn this around. Andrusik calling the play. Yusuf using up nearly all of the throw timer, but he did get that one away in time.
Oh,
And I think he's still okay.
look at how he's crossing. Wow,
Ooh.
standing up from a cross-legged position. That was just cool to watch.
Yep. I don't think I could do that. I'm going to try later, though. Wait, not after this tournament. Sometime when I'm fresh. Oh, and Chris Wood finishes off Mark Lorenzo. Ties up the match at 3 apiece.
The balls, for the people asking, are foam with a rubber coating, so neither hard nor soft. They're pliable would be a better way to describe them. All right, and they're off again. Rampage opening it up, just absolutely pegging number 16 on Fury. Snow getting knocked out right away.
But they did spend 2 balls on Nguyen's, which is more than they needed, because I think that first one connected.
Oh, wow. Sending that ball flying.
Yeah, Friedman hit out.
Shager's running for it under the net.
Mergler going across, but missing.
So somebody asking what sort of strategy goes in this. Terry, you want to give him a quick example?
Yeah, I mean, basically you're on offense, you're going to be trying to disguise where the throws are coming from, both who's throwing and who your targets are. You can see many of the players at this level can throw obviously straight ahead, but also across their bodies or to the outside. So trying to make sure that nobody on defense knows where that ball is coming. And then on the defensive side, you're either trying to make yourself small and evasive, square up to make a chance for a catch, or if you're holding a ball, protect your teammates by drawing the attention away from the offensive players. And towards yourself, where you're hopefully with that blocking ball, you're going to be able to protect yourself. So,
Absolutely. Now, it's easier said than done. Playing proper dodgeball strategy takes not just time and effort, but also discipline, because sometimes you might think you have the right shot, but that's just not the right play to make.
we can actually see a lot of discipline from players. They're faking a lot, but they're not necessarily taking those throws. Oh, Mergler stays in bounds. He used that ball to block, and he just barely managed to keep himself in play. He would be out if any part of him touches that line. Oh, what a curve!
Absolutely. Right over his defense.
Good block by
Somebody
Soro
talking
there.
about Rampage, the video game. Don't forget about Rampage World Tour.
Oh, wow. Tom Singh hit out after hitting Soro.
Wow,
Laziak, I think, hit. Oh, and on the trade. Oh, Mergler drops the
This
counter.
is an insane
Back
volley.
and forth and back and forth.
This rally was crazy.
Yep. Time expires in the half. We're going to go to sudden death. That means there is no blocking allowed. Ranikan and Laziak for Rampage still alive, and Kevin Wu once again for Fury. He's been the last man standing a couple of times.
Very talented all-around player. We've seen that actually from all the Woos in this tournament.
Yeah, that is true.
Absolutely. Must run in the family. I don't even know if they're related, but I would not be surprised.
I don't think they are. Just a coincidence, but both of those balls from the Rampage members connecting, and Kevin Wu heads off. So that was a really tight first half in this gold medal match.
Let's take a quick commercial break, and we'll be back with you shortly. And we're back. I just got really excited because we finally got the interview you've all been requesting. Terry's going to be talking to James, as you all requested, and I'm going to let them go for it, and we're going to watch the game in the meantime while they talk.
I've got Lindsay James with me, the captain of Looney Tunes, who just came off a bronze medal win. Lindsay, how are you feeling?
I'm feeling great, Terry.
Good. Not tired at all?
I'm exhausted, and I cannot wait to take a shower.
No doubt. It has been an exhausting 3 days. Do you have, what would you say is your personal highlight from this tournament? Not just the team win, but like, what was the play you made that you're most happy with?
The play I made, honestly, I don't think of any play I made as a highlight. I feel that our team came together and we played an honest and just winning strategy we had all weekend. And we all played well. We all got along well. No arguing, no fighting, and I'm proud of everyone. That's what stands out to me.
That is really good to hear. And, any shout-outs you want to send out to anybody here at the tournament?
Just everybody who's been supporting us. I have to give extra shout-outs to Maddie and to Josh. They've been really helpful when they were sitting, helping coach us from the side, giving us tips before the games. They've been super helpful, and pretty much it.
Well, that's awesome. Is there any sort of story behind the color you chose for your hair for this tournament?
Actually, my girlfriend Soroya back home sent me a picture before I got here, and she said, "Can I do this to your hair?" And I said, "Sure." She's in school right now for cosmetology and beauty school, so I was her guinea pig right before.
They've actually the stream commenters have asked how it feels to be a protagonist.
A protagonist?
Yes, I believe it's an anime reference.
I wouldn't even know. I can't even answer that question, to be honest with you. I don't know.
Well, you're our hero.
Oh, thank you, Terry.
So what do you think watching the gold medal match so far?
It's super close, which I'm glad. I love both of these teams, so it's hard for me to cheer for one or the other. I want them to both do well, and it's going to be a great game.
Yeah, both Lindsay and I playing out of Toronto, we see obviously the Toronto players a lot. Ottawa players both come to the tournaments in Toronto and host their own. We've seen a lot of good sportsmanship between these two teams.
Oh, yeah, they're friends. I mean, most of them are great friends. And I also should give a shout-out to Moody. He's been super helpful, too, to our team. I can't leave Moody out. So I love both these teams equally, to be honest with you. They deserve to be first and second.
Well, they've certainly earned it, and they're locked 4-4. This is proving to be an incredible matchup.
Oh, Moody Youssef not able to come down with that one.
Oh, man, that's rough.
Murdler at the catch.
Nice.
I'm just wondering, was it intentional to have that one arm missing from his name, or are we all just saying it wrong? It does say Megler on his jersey.
Does it really?
Look, Megler.
Oh my God, you're right. Huh. I don't think that was intentional at all.
I was just wondering if that was
one
of those letters that people always add because they think it should be there. Like when people spell Stacy with an E. Even though it's right in front of them on Facebook.
Jeff Nugent's yelling helpful advice to Cam Ranican, I think, after Ranican hit him.
Ooh, dirty block there once again.
So Rampage taking a 5-4 lead, just under 17 minutes remaining in the match. I have an interview question this time for Stacy. Did you have to skin a leprechaun for those shoes, or what?
So for those who are wondering, I'm wearing bright green shoes. I actually bought them for St. Patrick's Day in 2007, and I've only worn them on St. Patrick's Day since then, but I figured for this tournament, since I was in charge of getting the volunteers and referees organized, and I hadn't met a lot of them, figured I should wear something bright and shiny so that people would find me easier than other people just trying to describe the most generic-looking white guy you've ever seen.
Nguyen's there, wiped out, maybe rolled an ankle on the opening rush. He's looking a little distressed on the side. He got hit out by Laziak when he was a little vulnerable, but I mean, you kind of have to take those shots when they're there.
Yeah, you can see he's wearing low top shoes. There are a lot of people who have ankle concerns wear high tops just to keep those ankles in place. Doesn't give you as much freedom of motion, but it does keep you from getting those injuries.
I know basketball shoes are pretty common for people who want a bit of ankle support. Wrestling shoes make an appearance too. Some people also, if they're going with the low tops, they'll do like indoor court shoes, so like squash.
I'm a huge fan of the Curry lineup from Under Armour. Not the recent ones, but the Curry 2s, for example, are great. They don't have a lot of cushioning, though. I have some mangled feet and no arch, so I personally wear shoes with more cushioning. Anything with Nike Zoom is usually pretty good. Or Adidas Boost, for people wondering if you've got mangled feet like myself or any sort of an injury, It's worth looking into. A good pair of shoes will save you from a lot of pain later on. Also, go ahead.
Sorry, just Lindsay, what did you think of that curveball that Cam threw at
Oh, it's amazing.
Spencer?
Cam's
Yeah.
amazing, of course.
Oh, there's a
Wants to
question.
know, no traps in this. For people wondering, a trap is a term in a lot of leagues. It's a house rule.
Called
Where,
the trap on our game.
yeah, I heard about that, and then
Okay. I was going to say, what?
that's why I wanted to bring it up. Is that it's a house rule in a lot of leagues where if you get control of the ball while it's touching the ground, they just rule it nobody's out. They call it a trap. Like, you know, if you're in a wall ball situation and you get control of the wall against, or sorry, control of the ball against a wall. But in this situation, in the pure WDBF format, there are no traps. You are just out.
Okay, good to know.
Yeah, I'm sure you're wondering what that was. It actually came up on the stream, and then commenters immediately said, "No traps, that's a hit." It can be hard sometimes to remember just how many rules that you're reffing are actual rules and how many are house rules. We did our best to make sure everybody was informed, and we had a nice big meeting before the tournament, but, you know, those situations come up.
So Kenneth Ng trying to go cross-court on Kevin Wu, but good block by Ranican. Authoritative, as usual.
Ooh, nice hit.
Eric
That was a
Alain.
great hit. They better throw 2 balls in Cam, though.
That is true. We've seen Cam make some catches. Some good
Ranican.
choices with his throws. There's that
Cam
curve.
can do this.
Yeah,
Yep.
he ran a can.
That was close.
Oh, no!
Oh, did it get Wu?
I don't know. It was too close. I can't tell.
Best thing to
Bounced.
do right now, let the refs
The
talk it
refs,
out.
yep.
Just
We're here for it.
absolutely. That's why you can see all the players on their side just going, hanging out, talking to each other. Captain's seeing if they're needed. They are not. Look at him. He's just laughing.
He knows if that worked out for him. That, I mean, the initial hit was a good one, but that ball sort of pinballed.
Oh, I don't know. It looked like it may have hit the top of his foot, though, but I don't know.
It was close.
It was close.
The
Do
way
not-
it was fumbled up was so impressive.
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
could have easily been a team catch.
Yep.
Yep.
We do not
Only
have,
Wu wasn't on the offensive.
do not have the benefit of instant replay.
A bounce. They're calling it a bounce.
Yep, just one player eliminated, says
He'll
ref
take it.
Dennis Quesnell.
Oh, they're booing. That's not good.
Is it Quesnel? I've been calling him Quinnell.
It's Quesnell.
All right. One of them goes by Legacy, the other one goes by Legace.
Oh, that's going on.
I guess whatever works for you.
It's going to be a good game.
Just feeling it out.
Good block.
Ranican letting Wu do the work.
Yep. Cam's good, though. It's going to be a nice Cam.
Look at that. Oh, he had one moment where he was unarmed.
Good throw. Don't turn around.
Smart enough not to
Nice.
throw his last ball. Look at him. Just sauntering up to the line, not going to waste his energy. Going to save it all for the throw. And the inevitable dodges that will come. I've been very impressed by the blocking from Ranican.
Now Wu is going to take to the line. Ranican threatening. Whoa. Oh.
That's very honest, Cam. That was very honest.
You can see the mutual respect there from
Yep.
the players.
5-all. It's just been 1 point, nobody taking an advantage.
Well, Lindsay, how long are you staying in Winnipeg?
Until tomorrow evening.
That's good. A little bit of extra time to enjoy yourself here after after the tournament. No doubt.
I need to sleep.
I'm curious to see how many people are going to make it out to the after party and how many are just going to go home and recharge.
I know. Luckily, my team was eliminated yesterday, so I feel all right.
Got plenty of energy to go out and drink. Look at,
Megler.
What?
Good job.
well, I believe it's Megler.
Megler. Okay. Let's stay with that. That's fine. Oh, nice hit. That's a
Yep.
good hit.
Good straight shot onto Chris Wood.
For people wondering what there is to do in Winnipeg, go to the National Dodgeball Championship after party presented by Dodgeball Winnipeg. Oh, not quite high enough.
That shot just clipping the foot of Jodoin.
I will say, if I can, I think Joel made a great addition to Fury.
Joel.
The style, Joel.
Joel Jodoin.
Yep.
The player just
his
hit out.
pickup. He's been playing very well with this team. that I've seen.
Yeah, he's fitting really well
Yeah.
into their wing position.
Yes, he is. That looked, good job.
Soro unloading at Snow. But Snow falls to the ground. Oh, Yusuf going for Mergler. Oh, back and
Nice
forth.
hit. Oh,
Anderson.
huge catch. Huge. That was huge.
Anderson had hit out Mark Lorenzo and
man.
then made a catch on
That
Mergler.
was huge.
2 players on Fury went to go back in, and they had to figure out who was out first before they actually walked on the court.
Nice outside curve from Snow there, but it missed. Oh, and there's a catch by Snow off the pop-up from Laziak. Snow was hit out. Good alert play by, I believe that was Spencer Soro
Yeah.
with the cover. Nguyen's playing the role of baiter.
Absolutely.
And I think he got hit, yep. And Soro as well.
Oh, man.
So Fury down to 2. Chris Wood, Moody Yusuf. Both Jack Purcell alumni, which I think a lot of Ottawa Dodgeball players will understand. And we see a big fake there from Lorenzo on the right side. Laziak missing high. Now it'll be Fury's turn. Wood calling the play. Going across. Laziak, I think those bounced. Some excited fans in the audience. Ooh. It's a good hard throws, but Chris Wood doing a great job of finding the space in between them. And we see, right,
a good hit.
yeah, right under the
Great
foot. Still 3 players remaining for Rampage, though. Thompson just missing.
The way that ball just dropped at the end there, so nice. Just not connecting, though.
Going across, looking for Friedman.
Wow. Nice hit.
Yeah, Chris Wood off the court. It's just Moody Yusuf remaining. There's that great lateral motion. He's quick. Kicks the ball away from the ball retriever. Our retriever is Jessica Gray, playing out of Ottawa. A good quick release from Moody.
Nice.
Good lateral
Nice
move again.
clean block.
Would have been nicer if it was on target, but still looked good. Lorenzo, the one to throw, missing the mark.
When it's 3-on-1, it seems a little more dire, but once you get down to 2-on-1, that's manageable. Oh, just lobbing that one.
Oh, I think the ball's collided in the air. Moody takes that shot. Friedman baits him into moving and connects on the throw. That was a good veteran move by Ryan Friedman.
I want to take this time once again to shout out to our sponsor, On Track Media, who donated all of the equipment that made this stream possible. Thanks again, that was huge. Domino's Pizza also donating the pizza for all of our volunteers and referees for this event, all 3 days. Also our local dodgeball leagues, Dodgeball Winnipeg and Winnipeg Minor Dodgeball, who bring both the youth in our city.
Here we go, Rampage up 6-5, 8 minutes, 15 seconds remaining. This is pretty tense. Feels tense in the commentary booth. We hope those of you watching at home are enjoying yourselves too. Especially if this is the first time you've seen Dodgeball, you've picked a great event to watch. Lindsay, do you have any league nights you're going to need to go back home and play in? Or
Honestly, I only play drop-in downtown.
Oh,
My
really?
kid's schedule is so busy. I've just been doing drop-in when I can make it. I was missing too much league, so that's about it. What about you?
Yeah. Yeah, I've got 2 nights a week with the work team and playing in Dodgeball Toronto's Draft League.
Draft leagues are the absolute best.
They
Getting
are.
a new team every season.
They are the best. I agree.
Yeah, I'm a
And-
big fan.
Great way to work your way up too if you want to find a way to play on fair teams.
Yeah, I think it's good for building community as well and like raising the skill level of the whole group.
Absolutely. You might not get the best competition, but you're going to get the hardest because in general, captains are going to be looking for the best team they can. Draft teams are generally fair, or at least fairly closely matched, and so you're always going to have to fight for your victories. Just curious, in the draft league you play in, how do they pick the teams and the captains?
No idea.
I don't know either, to be honest with you.
Really?
No, I think that they may. Oh, nice
wow.
catch!
Look at him there, just
What?
falling on his back.
That was amazing.
Call that the pancake
Oh
catch.
my goodness.
The Dodgeball Winnipeg Draft League, they keep track of every player's stats, hits, catches, and rounds won, and the top-ranked players that are returning each season get to pick their teams in a snake-style draft.
You know, Dodgeball Ottawa, again, I'm a couple years removed from Ottawa, but they done something similar with a snake-style draft. Ooh, Soro hitting the feet. Which was always an interesting event, just to be part of. I've been a captain in Dodgeball Ottawa before, picking the drafts. It's actually hard to build a team
Oh yeah,
on the fly.
I made one draft team once. The one time I made captain, we didn't win a single game. I gambled on a few players whose first season it was, so I didn't have any stats on them. And while they have gone on to become incredible players, putting up huge numbers, in that first season they were still finding their legs. And my draft team, the Draft Dodgers, now holds the record for the worst record ever in the Dodgeball Winnipeg Draft League.
Well, that's a nice thought.
Yep, with 0 games won, 9 losses.
We saw Jodoin hitting out Cameranican there. Oh, getting over that ball and under the second ball.
Absolutely, seeing a great performance from him today.
Now Fury down 1 point, but up 5-3 on play. Oh, Friedman squaring up to that and catching Eric Alain. Evens up the player count at 4 now. And Megler.
Oh
Ball's
my
up.
gosh. Oh.
Nobody in position. Went too far up on the court.
Friedman hitting out Chris Wood.
Absolutely. Wood thinking better of going for that team catch because he for sure would have been knocked out if he had.
Yeah, but this point was looking a little more Fury favorable not that long ago, and now swung back Rampage's way. Oh, and then
wow.
we get a
Now-
quick couple hits to square things up again.
They were asking who our predictions are for the outcome of this match. Honestly, I don't think I could call it. My prediction is one of these teams are going to win.
Yeah, it's pretty tough to call. They're both top tier, obviously, having made it through the gauntlet of tough competition just to reach these finals.
Absolutely.
Rampage up 6-5 with 5 minutes remaining. Oh, Mergler trying to catch Jodoin napping, but misfired a little bit. Jason Mergler with that quick throw.
Oh,
And I think that's a hit.
Yeah, that looked like a hit. Yeah, he knows. That's rough. That is rough.
Yeah, so that set was a roller coaster. I think the refs are talking to make sure they feel like they got the calls right.
Yeah, it's okay. We're resetting.
See Andrusic
Oh,
telling his
man.
team keep it
It's
calm.
stressing me out. I'm like so stressed out right now. I get more stressed watching the men's games than I do playing. It's just so stressful for me.
Do you
This
feel-
is my cardio.
Yeah, I don't blame you.
My heart has just been
Mine
pounding.
is too. I'm like, I need some water.
Since
Stressed
11 a.m.
out.
Lindsay, do you typically feel calm when you're playing, or?
You know what? I'll admit, the first set, no, I'm not calm, and that's usually my worst set. I just need to get acclimated to the court and to the other team, but then after that, I'm fine. To be honest with you.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nguyen's very aggressively calling the plays, or the countdown. I guess it was a count up. He started from 1.
Feel really bad for the number 1 as it seems like players have stopped calling it when they're calling out plays. They just go 3-2 throw.
Yeah. I don't know why it settled on 3-2, 3-2, 3-2.
I actually got that explained to me about 3 days ago.
Do tell.
So 3-2-1 throw is actually 4 beats.
Andrusic hit out on one, and he probably wishes he could have snared.
So if you want 3 beats, you go 3, 2, throw. Also, the reason you don't call it the number 1 is so the player calling the throw doesn't have to affect their breathing and has that time.
Oh, Soro was
breathe
hoping
properly.
that one got caught. That was a nasty curveball.
Players asking if the ball grabbers, also known as ball shaggers and officially retrievers, are on a separate team or if they're aligned with the teams. No, they are aligned with the teams. Teams bring their own shaggers, they recruit them themselves, and they stick with them for the whole match.
Yeah, that said, these players who are retrieving balls.
Nice.
Oh, good block by Laziak on Yusuf there. Oh, tries to bait, but he missed. And
hold on, they're trying to figure out. Yusuf trying to figure out if he was out or not.
He wasn't out.
Yeah, I don't think he got hit there.
He would have went off, trust me.
He was looking for some direction.
And Mergler using all available space there as he almost went over onto the line. That's a tense match.
Yep, it is. Oh my goodness. Nice catch!
Eric Alain with the catch on Jason
Oh
Mergler.
my god! That was huge. That was a huge catch.
That was a round winner.
Oh my goodness.
Oh no,
What
line.
happened? Who went off?
Mark
Lorenz.
Lorenzo.
Oh my gosh.
That's
Heels
rough.
on the line,
That is rough. It
Leading
happens
just
though.
Michael Laziak
You know
against
what?
5. Laziak. Oh, what
Oh,
a curve,
yep,
but
yep. That was a good hit on Moody. Good throw.
Yeah, so with 2 minutes and 19 seconds
Oh,
left,
my
Fury
God.
takes what I believe is their first lead of the match. And the
Was
women...
I supposed to stay this long, or was it like?
Yeah, sure.
Oh, okay, perfect.
Yeah, you're welcome to stick around for the whole game if you want.
Yeah, I have to. No, I'm not leaving. There's like 2 minutes left. You're stuck with me until this is over.
Yeah, what are you going to do? Spend the rest of the time on the staircase getting down to the gym?
Yeah.
It's all right.
And the women who are still to come in their gold medal match, I mean, they're all obviously watching this. This is so close, so intense. Wood missing off the rush. You know, 4 balls in hand for Rampage. And that throw didn't find anything. Now
No,
Rampage-
Lasic's got, essentially it looks like elbow pads taped to his elbows.
some kind of tape there. Helps
Interesting
keep things
choice.
working.
I think it
Nice.
just keeps the skin on his elbows.
Ooh.
That seems like something that has come from
They're,
experience.
you know what they are? They're stick-on like pads almost.
Interesting.
Yeah, instead of wearing like, oh, that was a good hit.
I'm looking for those sleeves that have the elbow pads built
That's
in.
what they are, minus the sleeve. They
Yeah.
just stick right to your body.
But I would love to find the sleeve too, because my arms are also not in the greatest shape anymore.
I buy McDavid sleeves just from Amazon or your local Sport Check. Those are compression sleeves that have the elbow pads if you're looking to protect your elbows a little bit.
I will be making a note.
There are also Reaction Gear also makes similar compression sleeves with elbow pads. And I think
Everybody with their own favorite brands of gear.
there are some reaction sleeves in this match. Tom Singh just getting out of the way of that shot.
Yep.
See, Ranakan, he doesn't need anything on his arms. He's still obviously in good shape.
Oh.
Take too much time off a dodgeball and you try to go right back into it, you're going to start pulling muscles. Which is why you see a lot of people with all sorts of different solutions for that.
We got 35 seconds left.
Look at
Mergler
Nice.
just gets
That was
grazed.
honest, yeah.
Yep.
Very honest.
I didn't even hear that hit.
No,
but
me either.
23 seconds on the clock. Yusuf now out.
Good throws on him though.
Yep. I think you have to stagger them a little bit, see which way
Yeah.
he moves, and try to get him when he's committed to a direction.
Exactly.
Oh, an aggressive
Oh.
throw on Joe Duan, but he blocks it.
Yep.
We got 3 seconds left. Curve attempt on Eric Alain. Nothing working there, though.
All right. We'll see what happens. No
Yeah.
blocking.
So Fury up 7-6 going into this no blocking stage. If Fury takes the point, they win. Gold medal champions here in Winnipeg. If Rampage takes the point, we will go to a 4-minute overtime period. So no blocking allowed. If an incoming throw hits a ball in your hand, you are out. catches do bring a teammate back. We'll see what happens. Throwing accuracy, more important than ever in this stage. Rampage, 4 players to the 3 of Fury, and I think somebody called a timeout.
Yeah.
I needed that.
Me too.
I don't know how they're feeling down there, but I could use a drop in my heart rate at the moment.
Mm-hmm. Yep, I'm panicked right now, to be
Bundle of
honest.
nerves, absolutely. Oh, man,
my
I have not
goodness.
been this nervous about a game since I
Oh, my
played in my
God.
first draft championship about a year ago.
Yeah.
And lost decisively.
Yeah.
After that, I haven't been so nervous anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah, sometimes you just need the experience. The first one's always a bit of a nerve rattler.
Yep.
Lots of these guys, though, plenty of experience playing at this level and under this kind of pressure.
All right, so it's 3 on 4. Oh my God.
Yep. According to my Apple Watch, my heart rate right now is 81 beats per minute from my
that's
normal
so
resting
low.
rate of 58.
Oh, your normal's 58, eh?
Yeah. Apparently,
Wow.
that's what my Apple Watch says. I don't know how reliable that is. Also, Apple not a sponsor, but
I am so impressed right now.
Yeah, that's a really good resting heart rate, Terry. Well, you're athletic, so that's why.
oh, Tom
Oh
Singh
my
couldn't
God.
find it.
He tried. No, don't
And there's
reach.
a shot onto Alain.
Oh, good. Nice.
Yeah, Jodouin, I think.
He went
on
he's
the
back
line.
Yeah. He
Kevin
went out of
Wu,
bounds.
once again, the last man standing on Fury.
That fell apart quick.
Oh my God.
Yep. Things can change quickly. Wu. That one not curving where he wanted it to. Lazia going real low. Holding the line.
Big
Spying
question
time.
being, who will he
He's
throw
gonna
at?
He's gonna. Yeah.
It's Ranigan.
Oh, it looked like he almost had that. His hands just
We're
went up.
going to get even further behind. 4-minute overtime.
Yep.
This will be played with regular rules, blocking permitted, normal opening.
This will be less stressful for me.
This will be less stressful.
Yeah, but the winner of this point takes it all.
Going into overtime,
Love you, Dalton O'Brien.
I mean,
I'm a Dalton McKenzie camp myself.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
I can't choose between all of the Daltons.
So many good. And they're all good dodgeball players.
I had never even heard the name Dalton before I met Dalton McKenzie.
It's a good name.
It is.
More people should be named Dalton.
It sounds like a place. I come from Dalton, Ontario.
Yeah, maybe.
Actually, sorry, Dalton, PEI.
So this feels like a fitting way for the gold medal match to end.
I'm actually glad I'm sitting up here with you guys. It's too anxious down there.
How warm and stuffy is it down there?
You know what? I don't even know.
Not as bad as yesterday?
No, because there's less people here, right?
Yesterday, the air was heavy and oppressive.
It was really oppressive. It's a great word.
Yeah, it felt like when a really big dog is lying on you.
Yeah, it was suffocating at times. Yes.
Absolutely. You know, like, you're happy to be there, but, like, man, oh, man.
Soro hit out early. There's actually a Rampage
He's
chant
unhappy. He's
going up
unhappy.
from the stands a little bit ago. Fury's got their supporters here too, but I think,
that
Oh,
connection.
wow.
what a throw.
Yep. That was good. They were just sniping them.
Wu knows there's very little he
Nobody
could have
but
done
him.
about that.
Nope. Ah, that was a good hit.
We find Lazia.
Nice hit. They need to get another person out.
Yeah, I believe
5 on 4.
they're going on the offensive.
Oh, that curve from Snow.
That was a great throw.
In and out
Great
on
throw.
Jodouin. Yeah,
Yeah.
great throw. Little Joel could have done to dodge that
Yeah,
one, I
that was
think.
hard. That was hard. Oh my God.
They're back on the offense.
Looking for Mergler. Andrew Sick misses.
I think my favorite part about Rampage this whole event has been our resident stream master, Mitch Jansen, calling them Rampage.
Rampage, eh? Okay.
Absolutely, Rampage.
Oh.
Yeah, that's what happens when you have a few too many ramps.
Absolutely. Now, Rampage needs to ramp it up.
Yep. Let's see. Oh, that is huge. That is, I can't even right now. Oh my God, who threw that? Someone, I don't know. Ooh.
4 on 4.
Oh my God.
Both teams with their horns firmly locked.
Oh, double. Oh my God.
Soro had just come in. He doesn't feel good about that,
No,
but
it's okay.
No.
It was
he knows
hard.
we're good throws, yeah. Now we hear a Rampage chant again from the crowd. And Drew's sick. Nope. It's Wood who takes that shot. Mergler blocking it.
2 minutes left on the clock now. Wood with the block.
Oh,
Mergler wants to spend that ball,
Yep.
but he doesn't get anything for it.
Nope.
Now he's going to be in charge of fishing.
Nice hit.
Yep.
Oh, good try. Good try.
And Drusik looking for Friedman as Friedman
Yep.
looked to scoop up that ball, but... Whew. 3-2.
4 balls on the Rampage side with both ball and player advantage. Oh,
too
the
late.
catch is
He
no
was
good.
dead already. The ball was dead.
And
Wow,
Drusik
good
so
try,
Look
though.
at
close.
his team, patting him on the back. You done good, kid.
He played very well, so he should be proud of himself.
You done good.
He did very well.
Wood getting charged by Friedman, who just fakes.
Now you're going to notice at this level, players never leave themselves unarmed when they're the last player left. They only do that when they're taking a risk.
Yeah.
Need a quick point. That's it. Rampage takes the
Amazing.
national
Great
championship.
game.
Yeah, what a great finish. Both teams playing so well.
This was just such an exciting matchup when we get to do this all again with the women. Got the gold medal women's game after
Yeah.
this. Isn't that going to be exciting?
It's going to be amazing.
I'm stoked for it. Let's cut to a commercial break really quickly, and let's catch our breaths and see what the ladies have in store for us.